know, before YouTube fucked it all up, I had the greatest job in the world, opening for Hypnocast every night.
But then we got the call, and YouTube hammered us for Moxie's tits.
So now I'm jobless and broke with nowhere to go.
Your phone ringing.
Oh,
Your
the phone
ringing.
is ringing.
Big boy, come pick up your phone. How you know pick up your phone, your phone?
Hello, this is the Gopher. Who is it?
Hello, Gopher. The time is now. Hypnocast Season 3 is here, and we want you back.
Holy shit, boys, we are back in business! That son of a bitch is gonna scream any minute now. Let the show begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Probably all agree you can't cut 12-year-old Timmy's cock off.
Yeah. I like how you said cut for like half a second.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's cut and cock, and it came out cuck, and yeah, that's. Whoops! Oh fuck! Oh no! Mistakes were made.
He's been waiting in the shadows patiently.
I just smashed JT the fuck out of this.
Your face is turning red.
Yeah, because I know that the next SNH I'm gonna be fucked.
Oh yeah.
But at least I
with a
won't be
horse
fucked.
cock.
That's an unknown part of the map, so I didn't see it yet. Could I survive if I jump? Nope. Nope. Nope.
America the greatest country in the world?
No.
If you were offered a one-way ticket to leave the country, never come back, but it's all expenses paid, would you accept that offer?
I don't think that I would leave. I wouldn't leave either.
Wow. Oh, I just took it. I did that. I took it with me. Oh shit.
Yo.
It's always the black people holding everybody else down.
Time out. All right. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Tired of this shit. This communist ass game, whatever. This doesn't want
Somebody
me to play.
else got it. You didn't get in.
Yeah, it's just a lot of racism today. All right. Y'all have fun. I'll just continue to watch and cope and see.
Sounds good.
And look at this motherfucker pretending he's gonna watch more Stranger Things.
Yeah, you know he's gonna watch Stranger Things all day. Either that or like some game or something.
Doesn't mean I don't have my phone next to me. You know?
Watching porn.
That's tomorrow. Okay, bye.
MILF Hunters Part 14.
Now, Hypno, I could have hit you with a shuriken. I opted not to because I'm a good friend.
That's fucked up, you liar. You're a liar. You're an absolute liar. You're a liar. I knew it. Never trust white people.
Thank you, and I would have done it. You could have said thank you and said like, yeah,
Because I knew you were gonna do it. Shout out to all you guys. Welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right. We are live, boys. We are live. We are live. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, you got to bring it in close and let's go. We got to hug it out, boys. It's almost the end of the week. It's almost the end of the week. We have to hug it out, man. Get in here. Get in here right now, man. Dual wielding mice is crazy. No, it's not. If you know what you're doing, get in here. Let's hug it out and listen very closely. If you are watching on YouTube, like the stream. Now, do it. If you are watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you are watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you are watching anywhere else right now, that's impossible. So like the stream. Don't let it happen to you. Guys, can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking? What are we checking today, guys? We are going to be reacting. I'm excited. I'm excited. We're going to be reacting to the entire Xbox Developer Showcase. We also got a bunch of other topics that we're going to cover if we have time. But the main draw today is going to be the Xbox Developer Showcase. You got Forza. You got Gamefreak's new apparent, I don't know, action combat game, something like that. And then you obviously have Fable. Fable is the majority of the topic, where we are going to be diving into Fable and seeing what changes they have to show us. And if they can somehow save the reputation of this game, I suppose you could say. So we got a lot. We got to go over today. But what are we checking, man? Grilled cheese check? Grilled cheese. You know, you can have a really good grilled cheese and you can have a really bad grilled cheese. You know what I'm saying? You ever had a really bad grilled cheese? It almost makes you question life. And then you have a really good one. And you're like, oh, that makes sense. You know what I mean? What else are we checking? Life is strange. Life is very strange, for sure. Protect Kate Marsh check? Sure. Okay. My tentacles are everywhere check? Fair enough. Okay. Horus check? He, him, man check? Microwave is retarded check? Money shot on the troops' food and rations? That is terrible. Why would you even want that? Stop that. What's wrong with you? We got, what else? Homemade pizza check? Nice. That must be good. Testicular fortitude check? I hate ice storms check? Need more butter check? What else we got? Don't touch me check? Wow, Mr. Melancholy is a Grinch. The Grinch. Not feeling good, but I'm here check. Hey, Faye, hope you feel better. Happy that you're here. Hopefully we can make you smile a little bit. We got Tanya with the wasabi and rice check. That sounds good. Definitely. Monaco is Kada, but taller check. Probably. What else? Hypno loves life is... No, oh my God, bro. No, I do not. Although the story is fairly interesting. I do have to admit. Mega Man X Legacy Collection is base. Nice. Save Fable check. Save the game's entire problem is its reputation check. That's true. That's funny. I had grilled cheese and tomato soup today check. That sounds good. That sounds good. Spread the holy mess of the Emperor check. Don't go to the cops without proof check. All right, guys, listen. Our ESG scores are at their maximum. We are indeed fully funded. Like the stream. Like the stream. Come on, spam the likes. Guys, spam the likes and spam the reactions. We're going to do the Big Army roll call. So let's see who is in this chat right now. Who is gracing us with their presence? Who are we lucky enough to have in here? Let's see who we got. We got Limitless Andre. We got Colonel Ruv. Odin Dark. Black Tailgate. Gray Soul over on Rumble. Old Man Cad say he just woke up. Mr. Melancholy. Rudoka. Vlad Tepesh. We got Faye Summer. Secret Final Boss. Full Metal 921. Tanya Raven. John D. Superb Legend. Yamato 85. We got Chris 6570. Just watch this new Fable. Is going to be worse than Fable 3. Hold A to do stuff. Oh, man. Well, we're going to be checking it out today, man. So come hang out with us as we do that. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of conversation in the chat as we are doing it. The King Joker. We got Light Ferret over on Rumble. We got Monkey Man 04. We got Too Cool Curry. Matthew with the Hero Priest. We got the Voice in the Water. 2K GameCuber. Fluffy Murder Machine. Blue Octopussy, MagD32, Creepier07. Who else is here, man? We got Tim Grove 5757. We got Dragon with the wide stance, Shinphil, Commander Sonok, Dikachu. We got T-Ball Gaming. What's up, dude? We got Joseph. What's going on? We got Odin Dark. We got Lucky Boy. Grimlock is in the chat. What's up, Grimlock? We got Beautiful Zexel. Randall the Vandal. What's going on, Randall? Romanizer24. Nick Havoc. Ron DFK. Then we got, let me scroll down. A Kickin' Dadits. You know, it's crazy, man. I feel like SNH ruined that name for me now. Because, like, I know I'm saying it wrong, but I just think it's funny. I think it's funny. A Kickin' Dadits should go down in history as, like, one of the most legendary names. 17 Crash Gaming. Review Big Cheese 200. All right, boys. 4 more people. Then we got to get on with the show. We got a lot of reacting to do today. It's going to be very busy. We got Panthera questioning whether or not he's actually here. We got King Dimmiwing, the absolute legend. What's going on, brother? We got Joel Jimenez. We got, let me scroll down. We got Saint Adjacent. What's going on, dude? How are you? We got Ian Ted Bovis. Dark Sissa Loco. What's going on, man? We got Tiz. We're just going to call you Tiz. There you go. Zelosi. 206 Zelda says, I'm here, but I got you on the TV behind me. That's got to count for something. I'm glad I'm on your TV. We got Wingnut 21. Hypnotic getting picked up by ice. That's going to be rough for them. Dade 404. And last but not least, we got Matthew Watson. What's going on, Matthew Watson? We got Extra Hall. What's going on, Extra Hall? How you doing, brother? And we got, let me scroll down, Draconic on Rumble. And we'll go with Silver Flower 351. All right, boys, listen, I called out as many people as I possibly could. While all you guys are liking the stream and spamming reactions, let's sacrifice a fellow Big Army member and let's see who is going to get the money shot today for a Thursday. Who's going to get the final call out? The special prize of being the last one called out. Let's see. We got the voice in the water who says no Ubisoft to go down by 4. Bushmasters are the largest vipers in the world, up to 12 feet long, and have both flesh and nerve destroying venom and huge, highly mobile fangs. Think giant rattleless rattlesnake. What? Why do we need this information? I feel like I just got one of Leon's, like, you know how Leon just drops random facts out of nowhere? What the fuck was that? Thank you, voice in the water. 1, 2, 3, 4. 17 Crash says booty hole entry denied. Go down by 3. No, just no food items today. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful Zexel, booty hole protection, jujitsu, no Diddy, no Smash JT, no Jimmy Kimmel, no Don Lemon, no Satan. Hassan will shock you till the cows go home. Down by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's banned, which means we have to go down by 1. The Draconic Power of the Goon Oil. Booty hole protected, down for a lucky 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Juji Smile says no Jaffe, no Kada. Super Destroyer Shield and Orbital Strike activated with 500 kg bomb run. Emergency Warp Jump activated. Go down by 3. 1, 2, 3.
Holy shit.
So, like, are we serious with this? Are we serious with this? Like, first off, okay, so it's food again, which is highly problematic. Okay, like at this point, we're gonna have to ban food. We're gonna have to ban food. This is nasty. Second off, it's nuts, which just makes it more hilarious. Third off, it's the fucking cat with the wide open mouth again. I mean, guys, come on, what are we doing? Are we serious right now with this shit? Are we? Oh my god, man. All right, boys. Well, congratulations, Creepier07. You are the recipient of the money shot today.
What the?
It just keeps getting weirder. It keeps getting weirder. I don't get it. All right, boys, listen. Not much to really go over. We do have a couple of fast topics that we can touch on. but I'm mainly going to focus on the Xbox Developer Direct Showcase. That's obviously what we're reacting to today. So get your popcorn. We're going to have a lot that we got to go over in the next 2 hours. You're not going to want to miss it. We got major video games that we're going to go over. Forza, I believe it's Forza Horizon 6. You got Fable. You got Gamefreak's new action game. There's a lot that we got to go over, and I'm happy that all of you are here with me today to react to it and check it out. So we're going to see what is going on. If we have any time, we'll cover a couple of fast topics here and there. But other than that, the main showcase is going to be the content today. So we're going to get right into the pre-stream legends. There weren't too many of you, so we're going to get through it quickly, and then we're going to get right into the showcase. And any super chats that come in during the showcase, I will try to get to immediately. That way you guys are not waiting, you guys are not waiting too long. So starting us off with the absolute legend that he is, King Demon Wing, dropping a 5 membership banger right at the start of the stream.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Shout out to King Demon Wing, man, with the 5 memberships right off the bat, bro. I appreciate that, man. Oh, we getting rated by Hold by DualShock? Hey, Dualies are here. Hey, shout out to the Dualies. Everybody say hi to the Dualies. Mods, if you guys can drop the Dualies channel in the chat, please. I would greatly appreciate it. We got some Raiders. We got Raiders. We're going over pre-stream legends, and we're about to get into the Xbox Developer Showcase. Have you guys seen it yet? I'm hearing a lot of things about it. I've been trying to avoid information about it, but you know, it's the internet. So since when does YouTube raid? Oh, YouTube has been doing raids forever. Shout out to the Dualies. Thank you so much for the raid. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. Genuinely. Thank you so much. And again, mods, if you can please drop the Dualies channel in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. If you cannot, I'll do it myself. But since this is the first membership banger of the stream, you already know what that means. Shout out again to King Dimmiwing. Thank you so much for that 5 membership banger, my guy. I appreciate that. Starting us off real strong. By the way, I dropped the Dualies channel in the chat, so please make sure to check them out. And thank you again for the amazing raid. Appreciate that. Sincerely. Black Tailgate for 11 months says, I don't doubt Fable coming out. I doubt Fable being worth playing. Well, that's what we're going to try to look at today. We're going to try to look and see what they got going on with Fable. Like I said, I'm hearing a lot of things regarding Fable after this showcase. Some good, some bad, some ugly. So we're definitely going to check it out, and we'll have a discussion about it. It's what we do every day. Odin Dark with a 2 for the Gopher. Thank you, Odin Dark. I appreciate that. And so does the Gopher. And then last but not least on YouTube, we got Tanya Raven with the 2. Says, Amelia asked where her emote is. I told her never. Listen, I told you guys, we're going to need an obscene amount of memberships if we're going to unlock the next membership. It's almost, I don't want to do it because it's almost impossible. I'm telling you, it's like 200 something fucking memberships. It's insane. YouTube sucks with that shit. But yeah, I mean, listen, if the chat really wants an Amelia emoji, then the chat will get an Amelia emoji, but we just got to figure out how we're going to do it. Let's go over to Rumble. We got Crash Collins, the legend over on Rumble, gifting a membership. Thank you so much, Crash Collins. I appreciate that. And then we also got Crash Collins giving another membership over on Rumble. Thank you. So that's 2 memberships over on Rumble. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Say the number. Yo, I swear, Old Man Cat is always just like, he's just like, say the number. I did say the number. We're going to need like 200 something fucking memberships. It's ridiculous. Does YouTube have an emote limit? That's a good question. I really don't know. It doesn't seem like it does, because every time we get to another level, it always says you need XYZ amount of members to unlock the next emoji. I have almost 40 emojis unlocked already. So I don't know what the cap is. Maybe somebody can Google that. I would be very curious to see what the cap is on that. But yeah, I have no idea, to be honest with you. Yo, Marius coming out of nowhere with the 5 membership. Look at this fucking.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger.
Shout out to Marius. Thank you so much, my man, for the 5 memberships. I appreciate that. That is legendary. Thank you so much, dude. And then Gray the Merchant on Rumble for $1 says, shit, Fable's back. Microslop needs to use Windows 7 setting with the Windows 10 interface in the 12. My mind is blown. Red Chevy Trailblazer, sexy as hell. I might like clankers. Don't tell the wife. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. And then we got Extra Hall for a 2 says, when is Amelia up for the waifu battle? Bro, I don't even know, man. People want Amelia as an emote. People want Amelia in the waifu battle. It's all over the place, bro. I have no idea. Maybe in the future. You never know. All right, boys, listen, like the stream, spam reaction. Sincerely, it really does help. Thank you guys for the pre-stream support. We're trying to get to 544 tier 1s in a row and 236 tier 2s in a row. So let's do our best. Dietrich Connick for $1 says the max on YouTube is 54 emotes. Really? Wow. 54 emotes is a lot of fucking emotes. I didn't even realize that. Holy shit. All right, well, that's good to know. So it's good to know that we're nowhere near that. That's good. Silverfowler says, Hypnotic, I just hope Fable doesn't go full Veilguard. You never go full Veilguard. Oh, I know, right? I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Well, we're going to find out. All right, let's just get into it, boys. Like I said, I'm going to catch up on all supers as they come in. So just give me some time as we are reacting to this. But let's get into the content, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to jump right into the Xbox Developer Showcase. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of talking, okay? A lot of talking, a lot of gameplay, a lot of all that stuff. I'm going to showcase every single game that is in this showcase, even if they don't necessarily, they're not necessarily games that I'm interested in. Like, I'm not into Forza, but I'm going to showcase Forza for those of you that are into Forza. But I might skip ahead little by little. But I'm going to let the developers talk on certain aspects because I want to hear, what they have planned or whatever the case would be. We'll see. We'll play it. We'll play it by ear. But let's get into it. Why so much talking? Because it's Western. Okay, that's why. It's Western. One more super came in. We got Odin Dark with the 2 banger says this stream is an Xbox. It definitely isn't. It definitely is not because, we actually get people that watch. Anyway. All right, let's go. All the games you're about to see are in development, do not represent final products. Well, that's good for them. That's good for them. Who the hell is this? Who is this? Why the slow motion? I never quite understood. Like, it's almost as if these people, I don't know, bro. Like, do you think you're in like some sort of documentary or something? Like, what's with the slow mo walking or something? I don't know. It's weird. All right, yeah, we're gonna skip this.
Horizon Rush events where you show off your skills on thrilling obstacle courses, like this one at the docks in Tokyo City. When you finally earn your gold wristband, you get access to legend items.
So if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, the next Forza takes place in Japan, right? Am I right on that? Forza 6 takes place in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to check out and see if they showcase Japan in any kind of, realistic way, which I'm sure they are going to, but let's see.
An exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks, and areas to explore, and that will be a true accomplishment. Throughout that journey, all of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace. So, let's talk about the location we've all been waiting for.
Japan is the ideal location for our biggest, most exciting game yet. Full of beautiful landscapes and stunning contrasts of rural and urban, modern and traditional.
Nice.
This is our largest map, full of verticality, diverse biomes, seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences, elevated by Japan's unique car culture. So we knew from the start that we wanted to deliver the most compelling and authentic game possible. To help us create those experiences in-game, we sought out advice and insight from people who've lived with Japanese car culture their entire lives.
As someone who grew up in Los Angeles and Tokyo, both cities known for car culture, I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course of production, I had many conversations with the team about the nuances and the details of Japanese culture and how to reflect these in Forza Horizon
Bro.
6.
Yamato, come on, bro. Yamato, come on, bro. Stop. Stop. Jesus Christ, bro.
As an example, when we discuss naming options for the player home at Tokyo Docks, we discuss the building number, picking 7 and 8 because those two numbers are considered fortunate in Japan. In fact, these numbers are also part of a well-known Japanese proverb, Nanakorobi Yaoki, which means never give up.
You know, I will say this again. I'm not too into Forza. It's not something that I, would choose to play pretty often. I like my more of like arcade style racers. Your Need for Speeds, Hot Pursuit, things like that. But I will say that Forza always had like fucking gorgeous landscapes. I mean, insanely gorgeous landscapes. So I don't know. It was definitely always like a beautiful, like, very detailed video game, and it looks like they're carrying that over, so that's good for that.
When our team builds a Forza Horizon game, we focus on the essence of the place.
Oh shit, this is Kata all day long, bro. He loves girls. Yes, Kata all day long. He's probably gooning right now.
What makes it special and unique? At the start of production, our team traveled to Japan to capture reference for everything. Time lapses of real Japanese skies, photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings, and things as simple as water kick-up and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing cars.
That looks so good. Holy shit.
From these references, we then work to capture the soul of those places, adapting it for Horizon's open-world gameplay. And since Japan is home to driving experiences unlike anywhere else, that process begins with the roads. Inspired by the C1 Loop, Ginkgo Avenue, and mountain passes, like Mount Haruna and Bandai Atsuma. Then we layer in the details around them, creating a world where every road leads to discovery. For this game, we built our biggest urban area yet. Our Tokyo city is 5 times larger than anything we've designed before, with multiple districts, each with a unique identity. We work to create a city where every road...
I gotta admit, bro, the detail is crazy, dude. The detail is absolutely insane. Yo, Famega with it too. Yamato drilling over that redhead. He probably is. He probably is.
Corner, and every shortcut is fun to drive and a delight to explore.
Seasonal change in Japan is dramatic, and these changes are widely celebrated in local culture. We've captured that in game.
I wonder if they're going to get the seasonal changes better than Ubisoft did. Remember how they fucked that up?
So that you'll see those changes reflected in the world around you as you explore. That sense of exploration is at the heart of the game. Everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect.
Nice.
Cars, houses, landmarks, mascots, and more, all tracked in your adventure journal.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. And Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch.
Oh, this guy should be a voice actor. Why the fuck is he... Oh. That voice does not match the person whatsoever.
Those cars will have new body kits, new Forza Aero, and the ability to paint liveries on windows. We've also fully overhauled our roster to be better balanced across all performance classes,
so good,
from
man.
D to our new top-end R-Class for track-focused cars. We've improved how each car is affected by the world. For example, with new cosmetic tire wear, so each car responds authentically as you rack up the miles on those iconic Japanese roads.
Oh my! Wait, so you have tire wear? Was that in the previous? Was that in the previous Forza games where you could wear out your tires and shit?
More cars on day one than ever before. We've also created new ways to expand your car collection as you explore. Parked on driveways.
What the fuck is? Look at that shit, man! Holy shit!
Around the world, you'll encounter our new aftermarket cars. They're always bargains and include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage. We're not just bringing classic JDM to
That looks like a V8 swapped fucking Miata, which is crazy.
life, but also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world. And Forza Horizon 6 cover car is one of them. The GR GT is a race-derived road car that combines motorsport performance with road-going excellence. And our game is the ideal place to experience the most modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection.
Our cars sound better than ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology, simulating the soundscape
Don't forget
of the
the live
world.
stream, boys. The tunnel effects and everything. Oh, that sounds really good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Music is a huge part of the Horizon Festival, and we're curating a diverse track list from around the world, including exciting Japanese artists, so you can choose your perfect soundtrack, whether racing, cruising, or drifting. And to complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons in Japan, creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
In Forza Horizon 6, you'll have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that.
Oh, no shit.
You'll find one of these at every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built.
No shit.
But the ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty
shit.
and
Wow.
overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world here.
Wow.
And anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends. Our
Holy
teams are
shit.
fully committed to Forza Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone.
That is fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Really quick, UFO Mega with a 2. How diverse is that dev and accent from each nation? I mean, it's Xbox, so Xbox when they make their documentary style videos, I mean, like, did they really have to record this girl in the background at her desk working? Probably not. But again, it's about showcasing a certain level of, visual expectation at Xbox, let's just say.
We'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also be adding in new options.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
proximity-
Even as a non-Forza fan, I think they're cooking here right now. I think this game is absolutely cooking. The features in this shit are crazy, bro. I might even end up checking this out if it comes to Steam or something.
Radar for competitive players and auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion. Our major new accessibility feature is customizable high contrast mode, making the open world of Japan visually accessible to everyone. No matter how you and your friends play, you can customize Forza Horizon 6 so you can play together.
Japan is world renowned for its car meets.
It is on Steam. Yeah, I definitely will be checking it out. High contrast mode. I'm assuming that's for people that cannot handle the visuals of anything high speed. You know what I'm saying? So like people who can't see details quickly as they're driving quickly. So, they need high contrast mode. It's basically yellow paint, but for driving. To show you where to go, I suppose.
Like Daikoku, and inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will include new open-world car meets. These are places where you can show off your cars and characters, download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you see.
Bro, they're gonna have car meets in the game? What world are we living? What the fuck? Bro, they're gonna have car meets in the... Did they have car meets in the previous Forzas? That's so crazy, bro.
Then head out together to explore, where you'll find classic events like street races and our new Toge battles, iconic nighttime races down Japanese mountain passes. There's more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon time attack circuits. These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world leaderboard. Playing together is easier and more rewarding than ever. Forza fans are incredibly creative, making everything from liveries to race events and scenic locations to explore. To support your creativity, we've added the ability to start building from anywhere, as well as loads of other player-requested improvements, all of which are also available in the estate and the customizable garage. We also know you love to collaborate, so in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building fully multiplayer. In Horizon Collab, you and your friends can build anything you can imagine together.
So you got multiplayer fucking, bro. No, I cannot. They are absolutely cooking with this. How much is this game, bro? They are absolutely cooking with this. You cannot deny.
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working.
I don't know why this girl being in the background is irking me, bro. It's like, I feel like if I was her, I would be annoyed. I would be trying to do my work, but really, I'm just being paid to sit here. You know what I mean?
And that you're as excited as we are for the game. We'll be launching on Xbox and PC on the 19th of May.
Wow.
If you're a Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation version is ready. For now, though, stay tuned for more updates about the game over the coming months. And thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you in Forza Horizon 6 as we discover Japan together.
Yeah, listen, I am not a Forza fan whatsoever. I've said that many times, but I got to be real with you. This showcase right here has made me want to check out Forza Horizon 6. This will probably be my first like real Forza game that I will probably check out because it really impressive. Really impressive. All the features that they have, and it all comes with the game as well. And if it's truly as open world as they say, you have a lot of social features, car meets, you have a map building together, all kinds of shit. It's a lot. It definitely looks good. Yeah, if you're a Forza fan, you are eating really well right now, in my opinion. You guys, top tier. I'm happy for all of you. That's awesome. All right, is that it? Nope. Uh-oh. No way. No way. Are they adding Gundams to the fucking... There's no way, bro, right? Go back. Bro, what? Are they adding Gundams to the fucking game? No way, bro. Oh my god. Okay, I got a little bit. I got goosebumps a little bit. That is what? Bro. Okay. All right, they're cooking. I can't, bro. I'm sorry. They're cooking. It is what it is. I understand people may not be Gundam fans out there or whatever, but I was already sold on the idea of the game. But now they're adding potentially mechs. That's gonna be sick. Dude, very nice. Very nice start to this show. Very nice. Holy shit. May 19, 2026. All right, that takes care of that. What's next? Gamefreak. Oh, they're saving the best for last. Okay, I see. All right, before we go into this one, no super chat to catch up on YouTube. Let me check Rumble. Nothing on Rumble. Let me check Gifted Games. really quick. Hold on. Let me just bring this down. Let's check gifted games, and then we will move on. Let's see what we got here. We got 2 gifted games. We got Twisted Master. Twisted Master, the absolute legend. It was so funny. Twisted Master was in Cassie's stream, and he was like, I guess he didn't see me in the chat, so he was like, "Don't tell Hypno, LOL." And so I tagged him. I was like, "I see you, Twisted Master," and he was like, "Oh shit." So now he gifted me Water Boiling Simulator. He says, "For getting caught on Cult Classic Cage's stream, had fun with this game." Shout out to Twisted Master. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. This is the game that we ended up looking at. What was it, yesterday or the day before that? I don't remember exactly when, but shout out to you, bro. This game looked really interesting. It was like that weird horror game. Can I accept through here? Nope, can't accept it. All right, I'll accept it. I'll accept it backstage. It's just for some reason this doesn't work. And
holy shit.
Bro, are you kidding me? Bro, are you Mr. Rouge? You serious? I didn't even see you in the chat, bro. What the already, bro? It's only been like 2 minutes. It's all. Oh my god, that is insanity.
Shit.
It's only been and he gifted the premium edition. Oh my god, bro. This is insanity. This is insanity. This is insanity. Oh my god, bro. What? Always lurking? I guess Mr. Rouge is always lurking, bro. He must have did it fast. He put Denjoy. Shout out to Mr. Rouge, the absolute legend, gifting Forza Horizon 6, the premium edition. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. Hypno doesn't know how to deal with love. No, I don't. I don't. Heard you like racing games? Yeah, seriously, right? Dude, wow. Wow, thank both of you, man, for the epic gifts. I appreciate that sincerely. Holy shit. Wow, man. I don't even know what to say. That is just like crazy. Literally 2 minutes and the game has been gifted. That's got to be like a record, bro. Anyway, thank you again, Mr. Rouge, legendary. I appreciate it, bro. As always, massive support on the channel, man. Massive support. We got really quick. We got Ron DFK dropping in some supers for a 2. Says Horse enters a bar. Bartender, hey, Horse. Sure. Is that a hey joke? Is that a hey joke? Oh my god, bro. Wow, Ron. But I appreciate it regardless, man. Every dono counts. Felstaff with a 5. If Forza 6 has an initial D card pack, I'm 100% on board. Can you imagine if they did? Bro, that would be insane. See, like, okay, Assassin's Creed Shadows doing a what do you call it? Doing a Attack on Titan collaboration was so like out of left field, and it didn't really fit like with the entire situation. But Forza, with their realistic Japan setting and modern Japan setting, having Gundam in the game, it would be so sick. I think, you know, it would be so insane. I think that would definitely be a amazing collaboration. Or having Initial D, for example, would absolutely make sense. You know, given the entire setting of the game and it being obviously a game focused around vehicles, I think it would be awesome for sure. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I wouldn't be surprised if they added Initial D to Forza Horizon 6. I think that would be really cool. But thank you, bro. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that, guys. As we're trying to get to 544 tier 1s in a row. So let's do our best. Now we're going to react to Gamefreak's upcoming action game. Now, I know a lot of people have their thoughts about this game, considering that it's Gamefreak and everybody knows Gamefreak for the Pokemon franchise. And they're like, wait, you're making a what now? But I've been hearing some good things about this game. Nothing really too bad. So let's see if they can follow through. Because I thought the Forza part of this showcase was pretty damn good. So let's see if we can continue this now. Let's see. They were cooking in the beginning. Let's find out what they got for us. Here we go. Gamefreak. More slow-mo. Okay.
皆さんこんにちは。ゲームフリークのゼネラルプロデューサー大森茂です。ここは東京にあるゲームフリークのオフィスです。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはかつてない新しい体験を
This game is called Beast of Reincarnation, right? Okay, Beast of Reincarnation. All right.
繰り出すことに主眼を置いたゲームフリーク独自の取り組みギアプロジェクトから生まれた新しい挑戦です。これまでもポケットモンスターシリーズのほかソリティバ、ギガレッカーなどさまざまなオリジナルゲームタイトルを世に送り出し常に新しいアイデアや世界観の構築に挑戦しています。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはまさに新しい体験ができるゲームです。遠い未来、文明崩壊後の
You know what's crazy? What's crazy to me is that Gamefreak, who is known for Pokemon, right? Pokemon makes like, how much do you think Pokemon accounts for how much money Gamefreak makes? 90%, 85%, 95%, something like that. Something high, right? You know, Gamefreak, known for one series by the vast majority of the world, chooses to be lazy with that one series. And I feel like that is such a weird fucking thing to do. Like, you're out here using your creativity and outsourcing work and doing all this stuff to make a brand new series that nobody would have heard of until now. But then you have a guaranteed locked-in series that you could be making people happy by it continuously improving on it and doing updates to it and really trying to, I don't know, man, just more, like add more to it. But Nintendo handicaps Game Freak? Maybe they do. I think they're different teams. Yeah, maybe they're different teams. But my point is like, this is a franchise that makes almost all your money for you and you choose to invest the least into it. You know what I mean? Like, we saw the budgets. We know how much they're investing into Pokemon. Even the upcoming new Pokemon game, the new generation game that's going to be coming out soon. I think the most they invested was like $10 million into it. I don't know, man. This is basically their fourth game. Yeah. I just think that they should be investing more money into their franchise that actually makes them money, which I'm okay with them going into other franchises. I'm interested in this. I want to see more about this, and we are going to. But I just can't help but see all of these, like, look at these graphics. Look at how much detail there is. Like, you could clearly see they put work into this, or at least they outsourced it, whatever. But they put work into it. And then you look at Pokemon Legends EA, and you're like, oh, wow. You know, that's the one that makes the most money, but he gets the least amount of effort. I don't know. I guess it's because of, what do you call it? I guess it's because of the fact that they probably think that they have it locked in, like they know their customer already, which I'm sure they do. So I don't know. I just think about things like that whenever I see this. But anyway, let's continue.
手軽に侵食された日本、そして一人と一匹のアクション RPG というゲームプレイで構築されています。この美しくも過酷なビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界で
And keep in mind, guys, most Pokemon fans, just to reiterate, most Pokemon fans are very happy with the content they get, which is why they get what they get. So I just want to make that very clear. Like, you know, we could complain about it all we want, but Pokemon fans have been paying for this shit, and they're very happy about it. So as long as they're happy, that's really all it is at the end of the day. I know some that are not happy, but they still buy it anyway. So it doesn't matter.
皆さんにも臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていただくことができればと心から願っています。
これまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ、新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。
Anybody getting some big Stellar Blade vibes from this? I feel like just between the music, the overall setting, it's not just because the protagonist is female, just like the combat looks, I don't know. We'll see. Let's look at some more.
最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずに、ただどんな感覚がいいんだろうと探っていました。 そうしているうちに、ぬくもり、頼もしさ、そして寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が最もしっくりきたんです。自分の心に反応しました。隔離された主人公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅していくぬくもりのある相棒、クーもその過程で生まれました。
福島からビースト・オブ・リンカネーションのコンセプトを聞いて、とても興味を惹かれ、すぐに参加しようと心に決めました。
I just love the fact that there's nerds in the fucking room again. You know what I'm saying? That's probably my favorite thing about all this. You could clearly see that the people that are making this game are all fucking nerds that love to be there, that actually want to be making this game. You know what I mean? That's probably my favorite part about all this.
長年ゲームフリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクトでは過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をするという体験を目指しています。汚れと呼ばれる寄生植物が蔓延している世界がかつての文明の背景を覆い尽くすほどまでに植物が生い茂った過酷な環境となっており、ダイナミックな移動が要求されます。このような経緯で地を張り自由に操ることのできる鶴のような神をエマの能力にすることになり、プロトタイプも出来上がってきました。
So she has vine-like hair that could take shape and help her traverse the world. That's interesting.
そしてそれがエマという人物のバックグラウンドとキャラクターデザインを形作っていったんです。
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や
Bro, this is some Avatar shit where you have your hair connect with another animal's hair to make a connection with them. I remember that from Avatar. That's funny.
然と真摯に向き合ってきました。形状を自由に変えられて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しい、そんな中核となるモチーフとして植物を選びました。ただ単に美しい植物を風景で表現するだけではなく、遊びにも植物を取り入れました。しっくりとくるモチーフを見出し、ゲームデザインとモチーフを紐づけることは、ポケットモンスターシリーズの開発を通じて培ってきた重要なステップです。モチーフが決まった段階で、コンセプトアーティストの幸田一馬さんご協力のもと、この世界のビジュアルを形作っていくことにしました。エマとクーの姿を思い描いたとき、自然に支配される世界の舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。
Okay, so the game is going to be taking place in Japan. Obviously an alternate world of Japan, not modern like in Forza 6, but it's going to be another video game taking place in Japan. So, all right, interesting, fine.
日本の昔から続く山々に囲まれた自然豊かな風景と SF が入り混じった世界をエマとクーが歩く姿を自然にイメージできました。さらに植物をモチーフとした重要な存在として植物と動物が融合した生物でもある腐食体も出来上がっていきました。腐食体のデザインは当時私が注目していたデジタルアーティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
世界の舞台を作ると同時にエマとクーの物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は
Yeah, it said apocalyptic Japan in a distant future. Yeah, so there you go.
歴4026年の日本です。
Oh, there you go. It takes place in 4020. Bro, distant. That's beyond distant. That's 2,000 more years, my guy. It takes place in 4026 versus 2026. It's post-apocalyptic world where most of the human population was lost. Bro, this is Stellar Blade for Japan, bro. I'm telling you. It's a Stellar Blade for Japan.
はるか昔に発生した汚れという名の寄生植物の影響で人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐食体を狩り、その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。ただ、それがゆえにエマは恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマと彼女の相棒となるクーは日本の東の地で出会います。
Oh no, the dog got stabbed.
そのクーの目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。
名前は何だ？
クーだ。
クーから目を離さない方がいい。
ああ、わかってる。
Who the hell is Brad? Bro, not the old man. Not the old man like in Stellar Blade. Oh man, this is Stellar Blade for Japan. This is what this is. Okay. All right, so what do you call it? Gamefreak can get inspiration from others, but God forbid you get inspiration from them. Oh, that's not allowed. That is not allowed.
お前に輪廻の獣討伐の命を出す。
都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するには、エマと空の力を強化していく必要があります。そのためにこの世界に存在する強力な腐食体、主を討伐し、その力を取り込んでいくことになります。汚れを封じることができるエマにしかできない特別な役目です。腐食体はこの世界の F の対象であり、最も象徴的な存在です。汚れに寄生されて巨大化していった生物たちです。エマと空が戦う強力な敵です。腐食体は汚れを吐き。
Oh, this is just a Natiba. That's what this is. This is the Natiba all over again. Oh my god, bro. This is funny.
この巨体で世界を蹂躙していきました。腐食体の中でもひときわ大きい主と呼ばれる存在は、植物を操り自身の支配地域に汚れの森を呼び出します。汚れの森に入ると周囲の環境がガラッと変わります。手強い腐食体が襲いかかり、プレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を機械の体に転送した姿です。2000年の間に凄まじい戦闘技術を身につけましたが、一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。
T-Jab says we're 21967 away from tier 1. Thank you, T-Jab. Appreciate that, man.
エマと空は様々
Okay, it tends to be slow whenever we're doing reaction to game shows. It's all good.
な人物と出会います。長い旅をサポートするブラッド、カグラであったり、あとはクナイというエマと同じように腐食体を連れた剣士とも巡り合います。
Okay, bro. Okay. So she comes across a swordswoman named Kunai. Okay, bro. This is tacky, bro. Like what? This is Taki right here. Taki, whatever. This is Taki. Bro. This is the same shit. This is funny. This is now getting funny.
とどめはきちんとさせる。
エマと空は同じく汚れの力を宿していて、互いにその力を影響させ合いながら戦います。例えば、エマが敵の動きを見極め、攻撃を受け流すと、空に力が溜まり、開花技という強力な効果を持った技を発動できます。そして、開花技を放てば、さらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えば、ある開花技を使うと、エマは彼岸花の大輪を咲かせ、
I mean, it's really going to come down to the gameplay, the combat. You know, that's really where it's going to be most important. And as long as they hit all the right notes, then I think it'll be fine. Personally, I'm okay with games that are very similar to other games. It just allows me to play more games like it, right? Like I don't think having another Stellar Blade like game is a bad thing. But I just think it's funny coming from Gamefreak because they're the first ones, them and Nintendo, the first ones to sue the shit out of anybody that even sneezes remotely similar to their content. But then they could be out here fucking doing damn near a 1-for-1 where they got Brad, who is, I guess, Adam, and then you got fucking this girl who is Taki, and then this girl who is Eve, and then the fucking old man is like Oracle, and before you know it, it's like, dude, what are we doing? It's the same story, you know? I don't know. That's Nintendo, not Game Freak. I don't care. They put them in the same fucking boat at the end of the day. It's still crazy shit, you know?
大輪に跳躍して、兜割りを行うことができます。また、別の開花技を使えば敵を縛り、エマの強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。開花技の選択中は時間がスローになり、考える時間が生まれます。ターンベースの RPG コマンドのように考えることになります。スキルを磨くほどにエマと空の連携は研ぎ澄まされていきます。互いに補い合う関係で、二人は常に繋がっているんです。エマと空にはそれぞれスキルツリーがあり、エマが行動すれば空に影響を与え、空が行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにしました。また、エマと空の親密度が上昇するにつれて、装備できるスキルも多くなります。様々なスキルを組み合わせることで、独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。 さらに、エマとクーを結びつける霊秘石や、エマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことなどで、より奥深い戦闘ができるようになっています。
I think the skill trees and the overall skills themselves seems like you have elemental weaknesses, which I would not be surprised, considering they said they were pulling inspiration from things they learned while making Pokemon. So I think they could definitely make an interesting combat system here and see it through and make it different enough from something like Stellar Blade to make you not think of Stellar Blade when you're playing it, but, you know, still.
一人だけで戦う人もいれば、ステレスだけで戦う人もいますし、常にエマで戦闘を仕掛ける人もいれば、クーを先行させて戦わせる人もいます。エマとクーでどのような装備で、どのような霊奇跡と組み合わせて戦うのか、プレイヤーの皆さん次第です。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか、今からとても楽しみです。
遥か昔に汚れに追い尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな世界。企画構想から6年間。私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。
You say you're seeing many quick time events? I mean, it looks like it's something similar to Expedition where you use certain attacks and it makes you press, I guess, the A button at the right time to maximize the effect or something like that. So if that's QTE, then yeah, I guess.
すべてのプレイヤーの皆さんにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界を体験していただける日が待ちきれません。本作は今年の夏、Xbox、PC、そしてプレイステーションでリリースされます。さらに、ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションは発売初日から Xbox ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。ぜひ、ウィッシュリストにご登録ください。
Oh man, they're whoring out this game on Game Pass. That's rough. Raptor Kratos with a 5 on Rumble says these ninjas ain't shit copying Stellar Blade like this. Oh man, I don't think it's a full copy. I think it's obviously heavily inspired. Let's just use those words. Heavily inspired.
ゲームフリークが挑む渾身の新作。どうぞご期待ください。
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm not interested in this. I am a little hesitant or reserved considering that it's Gamefreak, right? So I feel like they have a lot to prove with a game like this. But overall, like, I'm still fairly interested. I think it hits all the right notes. I think I definitely am interested in the combat, the gameplay. If I like Stellar Blade, I'm sure I'm going to like this, you know? And I think I would be willing to check it out for sure. I will probably end up grift casting this game most likely. So definitely going to check that out for sure. All right, looks like we're moving on. Are we going to the big one? Nope. These motherfuckers are keeping the big one for last, bro. There was a secret fourth game that they didn't tell people they were going to show. I guess this is the fourth game. Let's see. What in the ghost? What the fuck are we doing, bro? Come on, the showcase has been really good so far. Do not fuck it up, man. Do not fuck it up.
Hello, I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions. And this is Elizabeth Larkin, senior tools programmer and junior in-house ceramicist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often to create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process. It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before. Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnight. It's all about encouraging you to create with others, and then use what you create to destroy each other.
What the Bro, what am I watching, bro?
Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
What? What? Did anybody else like not see this going in that direction? What? I am so confused, bro. And why does their studio look like a fucking museum playground, bro? What is going on?
We love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine, alongside last year's Weird But Chill game Keeper, featuring surreal and dreamlike exploration. Kiln is the other side of that coin, bringing high-energy, expressive multiplayer action.
Wait,
you'll get a chance today to
so it's a brawler, like you could fight against other players? Is that what I'm getting?
see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch, and he's here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Did he say that he spearheaded this bitch or spearheaded this pitch? I couldn't tell.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler and is just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction. We built this game to respond to your creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots. I've spent my career as a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles.
Hold on really quick. Deadeye's Lock with the $1 and Rumble says Gamefreak, when they get an actual budget and freedom for a game, yet they stuck getting restrictions, crayons, and deadline to finish the game from Nintendo. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We'll see.
Which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with?
Raptor Kratos says, for a 2, skip this. This isn't a game. It's a waste of time. No, I don't want to skip anything. I want to give everything a fair shot. And I think a brawler game could be fun. It's just the concept is very strange to me. So we're gonna check this out. I apologize, but we're gonna give everything a fair chance.
With as an artist, I stumbled on the answer one day. What better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated personality. You start off as
somebody was definitely high as fuck when they came up with this game, right? Is that fair? Is that fair to say that somebody was really high as fuck when they came up with this shit? And they probably were in the office at the same time too, you know what I mean?
Helpless, naked spirit. You're not capable of much in this state. Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body. And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that only pots can. Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party atmosphere. You and your friends need to balance your pot's shape and abilities with its capacity for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations.
I'm not gonna lie, the gameplay has some pretty cool moments, it looks like. Torinol with $1. I've heard musicians say that they can make a full song from one note. A pottery battler would be the dev version of the same notion. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I think the gameplay looks okay for the most part.
Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players
what is with these slow-mo shots? I can't get over it, bro. I mean, can you imagine when they were filming this, how awkward it must have been just to get a slow-mo shot and feeling like you're some kind of celebrity or something? I don't know, bro. Hey, but good on them for their production quality. They got nice production quality, I'll say that.
we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course.
With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors. We had to figure out how to make an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system all together, while keeping the whole experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation...
I know they filmed them walking normal, but the point is, like, you have to do that walk knowing that it's going to be slow mode, and it's got to be all dramatic looking and shit. You know, they're not walking totally normal.
With arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream of, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married...
I will say that's kind of cool if you could make your own, like, it's kind of like make your own character kind of a way, but instead you're doing it with pottery. Kind of a cool idea. I'll give them that. Very
the
nice.
clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours. As you sculpt, you'll notice the game recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
So that means we had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Every pot in Kiln needs to have a core set of moves fit for a warrior. To run, jump, attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash that water out. Each shape has its own unique way of performing these moves. And because your shape matters, the animation team has taken on a challenge of bringing those different pot shapes to life in surprising ways. In addition to these core moves, each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning into swords, jugs blaring like megaphones, plates flinging pies. Everyone's shape is doing something different and exciting.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln, you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots and pathways that are only traversable with certain shapes.
That's interesting. That's kind of cool because then it could add like a level of strategy to it instead of it just being, you know, just a beat down and then that's it. You know, you kind of want to have at least some level of strategy to this. Otherwise, it just becomes boring.
You'll fight on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor. Navigate Athena's giant strategic war map.
Life Ferret on Anti-Federalist Pain on Rumble for $1 says somebody was into different kind of pot for this one. Looks fun though. Yeah, I think it does. Life Ferret for $1. I'd be wary of anything involving Tim Schafer and his guys. Still remember the puppet stunt he did during the first GG. Yeah, I mean, listen, all this has to be taken with a grain of salt. You know, obviously, I would say wait for, you know, reviews, wait for, you know, check out whoever you like watching gameplay of, even if it's not me. Check out gameplay of it and see what you think about it, you know, and kind of make your decision from there. I think this is obviously meant to target streamers. I think this is meant to be one of those, like, you know, 4-player kind of fun party games sort of a thing. And I mean, again, that's fine. It's just I'm kind of tired of those streamer games. It seems like everybody's constantly targeting streamers to try to make their game the next big game. And I don't know if this is going to be it, right? But again, I can't predict the future.
Inflating sponge warriors with water to rearrange the battlefield to your advantage. Fight in the Egyptian god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Leverage your unique creations. Everything from your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed to cross the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach your playstyle.
I definitely think that the fact that you can make your own character is really interesting. I think that's going to be a huge selling point for a game like this. Vet Gamer with a 5, who doesn't like butt stickers? You will see it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Do you want a team full of large cups, maximizing your dousing potential?
Go that Kiln, baby!
Or a team of tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash up anything that gets in their way? Or a unique combination you've discovered that balances power and splashability? If you're skilled enough to end up at the enemy kiln with lots of water, you can unleash a powerful super splash ability that does tons of damage and makes the kiln vulnerable to further attacks, letting you and your team dunk on the enemy kiln to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is how it's done.
At the end of a round, the cycle of creation and destruction loops around again, and now you're back in the wedge, a multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel and make something cool with your friends. You've just earned XP points and chips from battle. Now you can load up on art supplies and expand your pot making options.
Okay, so that's kind of cool. So you can, not only can you make your own character, obviously, in a way, but you can make your own character with your friends in the same lobby together. That's kind of cool. Speedy Cake would have found the person who came up with this concept truly was a pottery master of the leafy variety. Yes, they were. Absolutely.
I think of the game being so much about the fighting, but when people play it, they just want to create all day long.
Our decoration system was designed to support your creativity. As we did with the design of the sculpting process, we looked to the pottery studio for inspiration. We found ways to translate the experience of adding spouts, lids, and handles, as well as glazing to Kiln. Every design choice we made ultimately serves the goal of enabling a near infinite range of possibilities. We can't wait to see what your favorite designs are.
It's all about my pizza party themed small jug. It becomes a drill that can dive under enemies, and it pops up with a special delivery of destruction.
I love a medium jug, a simple handle, a 2-layer watermelon glaze, and I'm ready to bring the good vibes into the chaos.
My favorite is the large vase. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for team defense and protecting your Bix.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small bowl. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream theme special is so cute.
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be the medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players and matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker.
That's what Vet Gamer was talking about. That's what Vet Gamer was talking about. Fucking hell, bro. Speedy Cake with a 5. The person who came up with this concept. Oh, I already read this one. Sorry. Mervoth, 11 months. I'm sorry for Life is Strange. Stop the pottery torture. Oh, no. You guys are going to watch this with me. We're watching all of it together. It is what it is. Lifer with $1. Tim couldn't manage his company after the big deal he made about going indie and couldn't deliver till he was bought out by Microsoft. And in the process, ripping off a lot of supporters. CFIG. Fair enough, bro. I appreciate that. And then Dragon with a 2, made by potheads for potheads. Basically, that's kind of like what's going on here. Wow, this took a crazy turn towards the end.
You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite pots use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. This is just the beginning of the pottery party as we bring regular updates throughout the year with expanded decorations, new activities and game modes, and much more. Creating is more fun together, and we'd love your help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw down with fellow Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look and a chance to play in our closed beta very soon.
You want me to say it 5 times? That's mean. Am I supposed to be? Okay. This game is called Kiln, an online multiplayer party brawler, online multiplayer party brawler. I'll never do it twice. Okay, I can do it again. Online multiplayer party brawler. It's getting better. Online multiplayer party brawler.
Well, see, here's the good thing. For those of you that don't want to pay for this, it's going to be on Xbox Game Pass day one. So that's a plus, right? So you don't have to pay for it if you want to check it out, see what it's about. I will say that at least it's creative. Okay, at least it's creative. I do like the fact that developers are thinking outside the box and we're not just getting another fucking roguelite. But the truth is that even though it's visually creative and the character creator's creative and all that stuff, at the end of the day, it's just a lot of people are going to look at it as another streamer bait game. That's the downside to this, right? A lot of people are going to look at this and say, okay, this is just another game that's meant to bait people into trying to make it popular with their favorite streamers, and then hopefully they can sell a lot of copies that way. I think that is really what's going to hold back this game, because otherwise it's a super creative game for the most part. And I could see it getting uninteresting for a lot of people very quickly, especially if whoever ends up getting them into it, let's say somebody watches a popular Twitch streamer or something, and they end up wanting to play the game because of the Twitch streamer. Once the Twitch streamer, if they're uninterested quickly, I think people are going to follow suit quickly as well. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this game gets any kind of organic reach, or if they pay a bunch of streamers to push it. If they start paying a bunch of streamers to push it, I think we're going to see, I don't know. I think this game is not meant to sell copies. I think this is meant to be Game Pass fodder. That's what I think this game is meant to be. I think it's meant to get maximum downloads on Game Pass, as many people as possible. But it's not really meant to be something that's going to sell, millions of copies. And if it does, great. But otherwise, I think it's just meant to feed the beast. That's really what it is. Streamers can see right through this, though. Yeah, maybe. You say that, but maybe. I like that the player is something other than human. That's fair, too. Like I said, it's super creative. And I think that the fact that you can create your own pot, that leads a lot of creativity for a lot of people to make something that not everybody else has. So, I definitely think it's interesting enough. What's the price on this thing? Does anybody know what the price on this thing is? Old Man Cad linked it in the chat. I'm curious. Hold on. Let me catch up on supers really quick. We're getting a little felted today. We got Jason Alator with a 2. So Timu Jack Black. Yeah, I guess so. Mervoth with a 2. Closed beta. Projecting them about themselves. So much soy. I guess. Old Man Cat says Hypnotic, no price. Okay, no price on this yet, so I'm sure it's going to be cheap if they know what's good for them. K Styles with a 5. Is the potter named Harry? No, but I'm sure that you can make a pot and then call it Harry, which that would be interesting. Trey Burkholter with a 5. Ooh, pottery made harder. This is the reason Microsoft had their email service go down today. Oh, and fuck your rules, Tifa. Maybe it is. I don't know. Vet Gamer with a 5. Just give me the butt stickers. Bro, the butt stickers had me shocked. I'm not even going to lie. And his enthusiasm for them was a little bit too enthusiastic. I'm just saying. All right. It's time for the final game. It's Fable. Fable's the final one. Here we go, boys. Yes, we are getting felted. Absolutely. But that's okay. It's time for Fable, boys. Let's see what we got here. Life Ferret with $1 says, I think Schaefer is so high off his own farts that he thinks any weird game idea he must have would be gold due to his past success with classic adventure games like Monkey Island and Day of the Tentacle. I think that somebody like Tim is probably someone who has the strategy of throw everything to the wall and see what sticks. I think as long as it's cheap enough and he's not investing a ton of money, then I think that's his strategy. But anyway, all right, let's check out what's going on with Fable, and let's see if what we're hearing, good, bad, and ugly is true, or if the game is even coming out at this point. We'll see what's going on. The main attraction.
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time. Fable.
We know. We almost thought that it was not going to exist. That's how long you've been making it. Let's see what's going on.
Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences.
Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown, so have we.
Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise.
Shout out to T-Jap. He says we're 177.25 from Tier 1. Thank you, T-Jap. I appreciate that. One thing I noticed about these studios is like almost all of them look like, how do I put it? They look like adult daycare centers. Does that sound fair? Like, I'm not telling them to be miserable, fucking ugly offices, but I'm saying like they all have like random fruit fucking laying around and like little tables that they sit and have coffee at. It just looks like an adult daycare center, bro. It's like an adult leering center. Yeah, an adult leering center. It's like, bro, do you guys work? Is this why this game took so long? I don't know. Yeah, restaurants. It looks like a nice restaurant. That's how a lot of these studios look. They look like nice restaurants. You know? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway.
Although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love. At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero?
And again, they have the girls in the background, bro. Like, what do we do? Why are you doing this? Does nobody else think that it's so awkward to try to pretend like you're working in the background when somebody's talking on camera? I don't think these girls are actually working.
Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humor, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens. All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Not grandma.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas.
Just so you guys are aware, okay? The last trailer that we saw about Fable, I said multiple times on stream that I thought the game looked pretty good. From a visual standpoint, a detail standpoint, I thought it looked extremely good. It almost looked too good to the point where I was questioning whether or not it was even real or not. That's how good the environments looked. That's how good the graphics looked, how good the detail looked. And it also looked like they changed the female character slightly to make her a little less butchy. But, I mean, she was still looking pretty much almost the same. But, like, in terms of the environments, in terms of the animals and all that looked really good. Although I did catch that they didn't show her face just now. Maybe they don't want to show her face as a child, probably. I'm not sure. But anyway.
And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the Old Clock Tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts, rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game, as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion,
that's rough.
You'll find mountains,
That's rough. Where is it at? Let me go back. Where is it at? Oof. That's rough. That is definitely rough. I will say I like his armor. I'm trying to see the positive here. I like his armor for sure. Okay. Well, there you go.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone.
Looks nice.
Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different.
Interesting. In this trailer, it's running at it seems like 30 FPS. That's how this looks like it's running. It's a little bit on the laggy side, and the detail is not the same as I remember it in the last trailer they showed, which makes me wonder if they did fake it or not. I don't know. I'll have to see more. Anti-Federal is playing with a 5. That is not the question Fable should ask. It should ask, what if a corrupt hero's families from different towns met, and the hero has STDs from neither while running a global theft ring? That's a hell of a question.
Stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads.
What? What? Bro. So, okay, well, number one, that's good because that's how previous Fables were. Right? When they say character heads, do they mean the body changes too, or do you keep your feminine body but change the head? Hold on. I need to hear more. Why didn't you show this in the beginning?
Hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
Bro, what? So, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Now, here's a couple things. Number one, character creator, that's not shocking for a Fable game. Because, well, it's just not. Number two, I'm not surprised that they're only going with facial, head sliders. Now, it looks like the body does change depending on the kind of head that you choose. But the reason why they are, the reason why I think they're only going for the head slider is because I don't know if you guys realize this, but a lot of modern RPGs are no longer doing the body character creator. Very few of them are ever doing that. A lot of them, I mean, look at what Avowed did too, as well. A lot of them are taking the easy route and they're only allowing you to customize the face, the head, the hair, etc. But the body is just very generic. You know, the body's super generic. And there's a lot of reasons for that. It could be cost cutting. It could be laziness. It could be to avoid controversy by either giving too little or too much, right? Like they don't want to give you too much titty because they hate that, but they don't want to give you too little titty because then they're going to say, people are going to say it's a man, so I feel like a lot of them are playing it super safe by going with the really simple androgynous bodies, but then letting you go crazy with the facial customizations. Yeah, it definitely is the easy route for sure. It definitely is an easy route. There's no doubt about it, right? 100%. They are doing it on purpose so that the chuds can't make big boobies. Yeah, I mean, maybe, right? I don't doubt that at all. But it's super simplistic character creators, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen here. I think this is another example because Avowed did the same exact thing. No body slider whatsoever, and you can only customize the face, and that was it. But that's the negative side. The positive side is that I don't have to play as this fucking chick, which is what started all the controversy for Fable in the first place, which leads me to believe that if you had all this planned from the beginning, you would have showed it from the beginning. I partially feel that you added this character creator after the fact because you didn't want to deal with the backlash from the character that you showed in the beginning. You know, I feel like this is a band-aid. This is like an after the fact addition. I can't shake that feeling. I don't think that this is something that they had since the start. Because if it was, then you would have showed this the moment the backlash was happening, the moment all the you would have showed this, right? Anyway, let's see what else they got. All right, enough with that.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities gives us style-weaving combat.
Hell yeah, bro.
Allowing you to show off your personal playstyle against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike.
I'm not gonna lie, like now this is what I want to see, right? Because the detail in the previous trailer was pretty high, and now if you look at some of what we're looking at here, the detail is really high here, right? But I gotta admit, like this shit is running rough. This shit is running at 30 FPS. It has to be. I can see the lag. It's not just like StreamYards or anything. Like I see the lag in the trailer. But the combat looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit looks pretty nice. Let's continue.
Allowing you to show off your personal playstyle against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike.
That was cool.
Melee is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers.
You think the lighting needs work? I don't know. I think the lighting looks pretty good. What do you see wrong with the lighting? Like this last area right here, I think this is a really good example of really top tier lighting. Where you have the torch on the right side, you have the light from the entrance of the cave on the left, and it's shining just enough. You know? It looks a bit easy for the combat. Oh, I'm sure the combat's going to be easy or fairly easy. You know, Fable wasn't exactly known for like super hard gameplay. It had its moments, but it was more about the exploration, the RPG elements, the story. I think it looks fine. This looks pretty good.
And executing stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
That was really cool.
We're excited to be bringing back some fan favorite adversaries for you to fight. Hobbs are back, as are Balrings, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy...
You guys notice how in all of the combat footage, they are not using the female model. They're not using her. They only showed her for like 4 seconds and that's it. And all the combat they're showing with this male character. I just find that to be interesting.
Family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with
I'm so pissed because all of this would have been solved if you would have just said that there is a character creator from the beginning. Even if it's a simple character creator, at least telling people, hey, like other Fables, you'll be able to create your own character. You have your own hero in Albion that you could go through, and we're just utilizing this character for our trailers, and that's it. You could have saved so much drama. You could have saved so much bullshit. So now it's course correction. Yeah, it is course correction. Like you are... I know the character creator is new. I know it's new, but that's my point. Like it's new because it's trying to counter the bullshit that the game has had out of it. You know, you doubt they had the character creator then? I know they did it, but that's worse because then it shows that you're trying to backtrack. You're trying to say, okay, well, we'll give you a character creator so that you're not stuck with the ugly fucking character we made. You know, at least they listened. Yeah, they did listen. And the combat looks really good. I had no issues with Fable when it came to the environments, the potential scope of it, the characters. Apparently, they're going to have a lot of NPCs, but we'll talk more about that as this goes on. The main issue was being forced to play as one particular character that nobody liked, right? And it was so obviously that kind of a character. So this is cool. I do like the character creator, even if it is a simple one.
All the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies, is up to you.
It does look super easy. Or it could
But
just
there's
be
more
what
to
they're
being a
playing
hero in Albion than fighting. So much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion and the things you can do with them or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
That's true.
And we built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
See,
Romancing
that right there is huge. That right there is huge. It's huge because if anybody's played the original Fable games, you'll know you'll be able to do all that stuff. And one of my biggest concerns was that they were going to be lazy with it and they weren't going to add that to the game. So that is cool that they're going to allow you to have a house, get a job, do all that shit. I think that's definitely sounding more like a Fable game now, for sure.
Villager, getting married, having kids.
And you could get married. Okay, there you go.
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Really?
Marrying a bunch more people, having a bunch more kids, probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do every...
A game about marriage and having kids? Wow, that's what year are we in? what year are we in? What am I hearing right now?
Everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own because you...
Yeah, see, look at the lighting here, bro. Come on. The lighting is definitely not a problem. The lighting is tip-top in this game. 100%. Really quick, we got Speedy Cake with a 2. They are there to distract from the in-game females. Thank you. I appreciate that. Vet Gamer Bocephus with a 10. Bell Wright, character creator, was good, but they used the Bethesda Starfield Circle of Death. You can only play a 2x6 board or a beach whale. I see that in several new games now. Yeah, I do think that it's kind of sad that we have now, like, we're in a world now where unfortunately a character creator is considered controversial, where it's either too much or too little, right? You either got too much titty, too little titty, too much ass, too little ass. So now they want to go with the most bare bone character creator to play it safe. And I think that's unfortunate. I think that really kind of sucks, to be honest with you. Adair Salta with a 5. That's a new feature. The original, you never had kids Hypno. That's awesome. It's going to be good then. It's going to be good. Let me check Rumble really quick. We got Torinol with $1. Veilguard also had a character creator. Trash options or no options till I see otherwise. I expect the same. Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. Nobody liked Veilguard's character creator. It was awful. And it's crazy. You want to know why nobody liked it? It's because the sliders didn't do anything. The sliders, like if you're choosing boob sliders, it either goes from bee stings to essentially a 2x4, like cardboard. Like you're either flat with a nipple or you're flat with no nip. That's really what it was. So nobody liked it. But anyway, let's check this out.
You're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
Oh yeah, put their ass out there on the street. Fuck that guy. I don't know why I thought this said an autistic commenter. That's terrible. It says an artistic commenter, but I thought it said autistic commenter. Whoops. Anyway.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Yeah, you see this detail? This is what I'm talking about. The detail's crazy. This is what I saw in the last trailer. The detail's fucking crazy, but I'm starting to think the detail's probably too crazy, and it's going to lead to some really bad performance. I don't know why I'm feeling that way. The trailer is running at like barely 30 FPS if they're lucky. I don't know, man.
Everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive. Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games.
That right there is one of the major missing things that Avowed, like, bro, it pissed me off to no end. Like, Avowed in a way that you could do it, but like Veilguard, for example, you couldn't be a bad guy in Veilguard. What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you mean you can't be a bad guy in Veilguard? That is so stupid. You know, it's like if you're going to have an RPG that is going to be something where you're supposed to be on your own like story and shape the world that you're in or whatever. It's like what do you mean I can't be a bad guy? I think that's really stupid, you know? So that was one of my biggest issues with Veilguard, the fact that you couldn't be a bad guy and no matter how much you tried, you could pick something that sounds bad, but it would just bring you back to some fake positive or just like angry positive in a way, you know? So I don't know. It's just weird. You think they're hiding secrets? Well, they're obviously hiding secrets. They're not going to show their entire hand here. Tiger King says that for 189, I despise these hideous NPCs. They offend my eyes. Well, I mean, they're definitely not super attractive NPCs. That's for sure. Let's continue.
And morality is central to our game too, but we have a slightly different take on it.
Pick the fucking chicken. Yes. Yes.
For us, morality isn't black and white.
Pick it again.
There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way. And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
People remember.
Your reputation, rich tycoon. They think you're a rich twat. That's awesome. I like that. That's the reaction I want. Yes, I'm gonna aim for that. If I play this game, or I should say, when I play this game, I'm gonna aim to be a rich tycoon, and I want them to think I'm a rich twat. Yes, that's what I want. I want that kind of response when I talk to every NPC. Yes, absolutely.
Remember things you did directly to them. They'll love you or hate you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make, and you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister. In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
Bro, that is insane. That is insane. So if you kill him, he crashes on the mountains and that's going to affect the housing prices nearby. That's kind of cool. I like that. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a little bit cooking. Brush your teeth, bro. Hey, leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. He likes his soda or something. I don't know. Very interesting. Yeah, you keep it around forever, I guess. I guess it's the big core
games. We've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making.
Listen, I am a big fan. You guys know I'm a big fan of RPGs. I like my RPGs to have options. More options, the better. Even if it's not options that I'm going to take part in. If I get an RPG, I want my actions to have consequences. I want to be able to play a good guy, bad guy, whatever. I want to be able to do all those things. And if I am missing out on any of that, then I feel very limited. It seems like this game is going to give you those options. But again, this is all talk right now. This is literally all talk. They're showing some good stuff for sure. But again, they're only showing the stuff that they know people want to see and what's going to make them look good. I think the biggest change here is the character creator. That's what I think. Tiger King says, I don't like any options. I don't want any of those things. Well, then don't play an RPG. I really don't know what to tell you. Unless it's going to be, you could play a single player game that doesn't give you any RPG elements. It just gives you a straightforward story. Those are good too. This is all talk, no action. I wouldn't say it's no action. It's just this highly scripted action, right? So it's basically showing you what they want to show you. You're never really going to know until you get your hands on it. But is this game going to be on Game Pass? I'm curious. I imagine it's going to be, right?
There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026. From all of us here, thanks for watching.
Oh, it's coming out autumn. Yep, Game Pass, autumn 2026. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this showcase cooked pretty good, man. I don't know what the fuck that last one was with the whole Kiln thing. I'm still kind of up in the air with that. I think that was like, I don't think I'll be playing that. But Forza Horizon, Beast of Reincarnation, and Fable, I will definitely be playing those games and reviewing them for sure, 100%. Yeah, exactly. There's no exact date, so that means that they're probably going to end up delaying the fucking game, right? I got to imagine they're probably going to end up delaying it at some point. Like, if you're really adding all these features into the game, you're most likely going to delay the game. However, you also got to keep in mind, these people have been working on this game for fucking years, bro. They've been working on this game for a long time. So how much more are you going to possibly delay this game? You know, this is a very selected and curated showcasing at its finest. Don't forget, this game got massive backlash. Of course, they're going to play it safe. Also, every company does this for game. Yeah, I know that. No, Jeremy, I'm not. I want people to understand, like, it did look good. I'm going to call a spade a spade. It looked good from what I saw. But you also, like I said, you have to acknowledge this is very scripted, right? This is all very scripted. I think the performance is probably the biggest issue for me, because if you're lagging in your showcase, if you're lagging in your trailer and you're barely holding on to 30 FPS, that's a little bit worrisome. You know, it's a little worrisome for me. But, you know, it's obviously very scripted. It's going to show the best of the best. That's what a showcase is for. They're not going to show their negative sides, you know. Yeah, I think that, again, for what we saw, I think it looks a lot better than what we saw before. There's no doubt about it. The character creator, even if it's simple, gives you the option to avoid that ugly fucking whatever that was character that they put on the box art or whatever. And I definitely think it gives you the options that most people are going to be happy with. But I still would like to see more. I don't know if we're going to, and if we do, it's probably going to be right before release. Right. But I do think they added the character creator as a band-aid. I think they absolutely did not have that in their repertoire, you know, at the beginning. I think they absolutely wanted to go with that character as the main character, because the way they showed her, the way they interwove her in the story in the beginning showed me that it was supposed to be about her. And then they kind of just turned it around and said, hey, by the way, we have a character creator, you know? So I don't know. I think that's a little bit odd. But aside from that, You know, I'll take a simple character creator over 0 options whatsoever, especially if it means I get away from that ugly looking chick. Was that it for the showcase? Or they got something else? I don't need to see this. Is this them trying to pretend like they're all friendly and stuff? Okay, whatever. Anyway, all right, let's exit out of this. Let me see if there's any supers to catch up. Yeah, I don't need outtakes. I'm good. I'm good on outtakes. Like the stream, guys. Like the stream. Spam reactions. I think T-Jap says we are 152.89 away from tier 1. All right, so this might be the night, boys. This might be the night. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna end it here and go into the waifu battle. We'll cover all these other. I had a couple of fast topics that I was gonna cover if we had time, but unfortunately we don't have time. So I'll just go into the waifu battle and we'll cover the fast topics tomorrow. So if you're not going to join us for the waifu battle, I thank you for hanging out with us. I thought the showcase was pretty good for the most part. And, you know, definitely a little bit of a miss on the third game. But Forza was probably the biggest shock for me. Forza was that game that I was not expecting to like when I saw it. But then I saw it and I saw what they were doing. And I was like, oh, that was pretty good. That showcase was boring. I don't think it was boring, bro. I think that's going a little too far. I don't think that was boring at all, but you're allowed to have your opinion, whatever that may be. Let's get into the waifu battle. And again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you're not going to stick around for the waifu battle, I appreciate you very much. And let's get into the content. First, we got Adair Soto with a 10. I agree. Hypno, people were asking a question when they released the first trailer, Fable, customization, and they never answered the question. The radio silence for almost a year, so it's like a Band-Aid. Yeah, 100%. I don't think they had it planned. I really do not think that they had it planned whatsoever. So they could say what they want. They could say it was always part of the plan or whatever. They could make up whatever shit that they want, but ultimately I just don't believe that's the case. So, but it's fine. Whatever. Anyway. All right, boys, let's get into the waifu battle. Let's have some fun. Let's close out the show and do what we do. Here we go. All right, boys, waifu battle is here. If you guys missed the last waifu battle, we had a win by just $4. That's right, $4 won the game. And Orihime still is the waifu battle champion by $4. So before we bring out the challenger, let's go over the rules of engagement. Rule number 1, all super chats during the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu, but the only way they are going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You got to put the name first. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, then it will not count. It doesn't matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact and you put the name of the waifu that you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2, you could vote for any waifu regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You could vote for the champion, who is Orihime, or you could vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. But last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I will do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen will be the one that counts. So please, if you're going to vote, vote early and vote hard. Ladies and gentlemen, do we understand the rules? We do not understand the rules very clearly today. All right, boys, today's challenger, I felt like since Orihime won again, it only made sense to bring her out, right? It only made sense to bring her out onto the floor and see if she can take down Orihime. Let's find out and bring out the challenger right now. All right, boys. The challenger that is going to go up against Orihime is going to be none other than the one and the only. Yes, that's right. You guys are guessing it correctly. Rangiku. That's how I'm going to say her name. Rangiku. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Orihime or is it going to be Rangiku? I'm going to put her name on the bottom. All names are on the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock. What? Ill redheads? Come on, bro. Come on. Really? Ill redheads? Stop it. Dead Eyes Lock with a 2 on Rumble already for Rangiku. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We need all the help we can get. We're very far from tier 1. I don't think tier 2 is going to happen. But I appreciate the last 235 streams. Thank you guys so much, you legends. Start the clock and bring out the cog, bro. Bro, that's crazy creepier. Mr. Melancholy with a 2 says Rangiku and her melon bread goods. Is that what we're calling it now? Melon bread goods, I suppose. We got Torinol with a 10 over on Rumble for Orihime. Starting us off strong. You gotta love it. Love to see it. Thank you so much, Torinol. I appreciate that, brother. We got Ali Kusanagi with a 10 for Rangiku. Trying to counter Torinol. Shout out to Ali Kusanagi. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Anti-Federalist Pain, you have a good night, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for hanging out. Much love. Who's rating us now? Who the hell is rating us? Somebody rating us? We got rated. Who did we get rated by? We got rated by Sevi. Shout out to Sevi. We're in the wife. We just got done watching the Xbox showcase. Dragon with the 5. Rangiku. I'm jealous. Her captain and his height. He's breast height. He is. He is breast height. He's always at the right size. It's amazing. Shout out to Sevi. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that very much. Welcome in, Sevi Raiders. Mods, make sure to drop Sevi's channel in the chat right now. Drop Sevi's channel in the chat. Please, I would greatly appreciate it. And let's get it going. Reaper Knight says, I'm back, and holy shit, my favorite Rangiku, Matsumoto. Absolutely, she's here. Shout out to Sevi. Thank you again. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Let's get it going. Dragon is laughing. Dragon is laughing. Interesting. Thank you, Sevi. Again, awesome raid. Sevi would join in at the time during Waifu Battle. Ron DFK with a 2 says Rangiku, always bring a towel. Always. Always, 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 always. Always. Why is Dragon laughing? I have no idea. I have no idea. Mr. Ford Addict says Titfu Battle. Oh, man. Yeah, you could call it that. You could definitely call it that. That would make sense, for sure. No, I understand, Sevi. It's all good. No, you're good. You're good. It's all good. Rest up. Why is Dragon laughing? I'm paranoid now. I have no idea. No idea. But I guess we'll find out. All right, boys. Rangiku's coming off screen. And now it's time to bring out the current Waifu Battle champion, who is none other than the one and the only Orihime, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Orihime or is it going to be Rangiku? Let your votes be heard. And let them be heard today. Otherwise, we get felted. Oh, Dragon says I'm laughing at my joke and image of the good captain. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Colonel Rub says, I sense heresy is afoot. No, I don't think heresy is afoot. I just think this is the night. That's all. Orihime, let's go Orihime, according to Joel Jimenez. Big Bad Booty Battle. Is that what we're going to call it now? Big Bad Booty Battle? I mean, I guess we could. Is the next challenger going to be Nami? Keep the redhead train going? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Crash Collins with a 5 over on Rumble for Rangiku. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. D Draconic with a 5 over on Rumble for Orihime and Rangiku to split it So that's $2.50 for both waifus. Thank you, Draconic. I appreciate that, bro. Rumble's holding it down today. Ichigo is one lucky bastard. Oh, he's fairly lucky. For sure. Fairly lucky. Thank you, guys. Rumble's holding it down. Appreciate you. Have we tried Yoriichi? Of course. We've tried Yoriichi multiple times. Jake with a 5. Orihime, she's the one you go home to. She absolutely is. 100%. I mean, technically, she's the one that Ichigo did go home to. So there you go. Makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you for the 5, bro. I appreciate that. But yeah, we brought Yoriichi into the battle. Man, I forgot how many times. I just know it's a lot. She's a fan favorite. She's definitely a fan favorite for sure. Holy Aaron says, vitamins. Thank you. Rangiku taught Orihime how to do the cup. Well, there you go. There you go. It's up to people to vote, though. Whoever their favorite waifu is. Wait, twins or quadruple tits? Let's go with quadruple tits. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Rangiku likes him creepy. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Right now, this battle could go either way. Orihime or Rangiku, either or. They're both equally hot. Well, that's why I think it's a fairly simple, straightforward waifu battle today. It can go literally either way. Cyclist says the redhead. They're both redheads. Draconic says been quiet. Yeah, it's quiet. It is quiet. But that's okay. It is what it is. If today's the day, it is what it is. What are you going to do? But I appreciate that, man. Cyclist says even better. Even better. Rangiku got the mature charm and she's not taken. That's fair too. If that'll sway your vote, then sway your vote that way. Our cuz, the legend with the 5, says Rangiku. Thank you, our cuz. I appreciate that, bro. Shout out to you, my man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. We got Speedy Cake dropping a 5 in here saying Orihime because even if I die in a motorboating accident, she can revive me with her powers. Hey, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. All right, boys. Orihime is coming off screen, and now it's time for the final countdown. Who is going to win? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's the wrong one. God damn it. Shout out to Tornall with the 5 for Orihime. That is the only super chat that came in, ladies and gentlemen. Mods, let's count it up. No chair shot. No chair shots. Feed the ducks. Feed the ducks. And let's get it counting. Everybody say bye to not only tier 2, but tier 1 as well. Thank you guys for 543 43 streams in a row. I appreciate that. You think the redhead one? Yeah, I know, right? The redhead one, right? I don't know. I gotta look at the numbers. I'm gonna put the belt on Rangiku just in case, because I don't know who actually won. I feel like it was a pretty simple waifu battle. Let me check. Hold on. Let me put this on here. I hit tier 1 already? No, I didn't. I did not hit tier 1 at all. We're not even close. We are not even close to tier 1, let alone tier 2. So it's all dead, unfortunately. Let me get the Rangiku picture just in case. We need a surprise round 2. No, I'm not doing a surprise round 2. That's only once in a while, not all the time. Not all the time. Let's put her up on screen. Fix this. Waiting for the mods to give me the numbers. I don't know who won this one though. What's needed for tier 1? I don't know, like one at this point, like 130, 140 now or something like that. We're really far. It's fine. Rangiku, in case she won. Oh, hold on. Wow, another close one, bro. Another close one. This is crazy. Holy shit. Damn, man. Rangiku at $30.34 against Orihime at $25.92. Bro, that's 2 nights in a row. 2 nights in a row, bro. Which means the winner and the new Waifu Battle champion is none other than the one and the only Rangiku, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, bro. What a fucking steal. What a steal. What a steal. Let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. Let's go. We have a nearly identical difference compared to last night's Waifu Battle with this night's Waifu Battle. Nearly identical. That's crazy, bro. Holy shit. Thank you, Blackguard, for letting us know that. I'm sure there's some coping and seething happening right now.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that's going to be it for the Waifu Battle, ladies and gentlemen. Rangiku is going to go backstage, but she will face off against another waifu tomorrow, Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Do not miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss it. All right, first things first, man. We got an absolute fucking legend, man. Our cuz getting us barely to tier 1, I believe, with a 20 membership hyper banger right at the last second.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Shout out to our cuz, always saving the fucking day, bro. Saving the day, getting us to tier 1. What a legend, man. Thank you so much. Holy shit. That solidifies us at 544 in a row at the last second. I appreciate that, my man. Tell me what clip you want so I could play it. And then Zalosi came in out of nowhere with another 5 membership bang.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Thank you so much, Zalosi. I appreciate that, man. What the fuck's going on, bro? You guys are insane. Felstaff with a 5 members.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Bro, they are just coming out of the woodwork right now. Our cuz says it's my call. All right, we're gonna summon some more help right now with the most legendary clip. Well, one of the most legendary clips that we have. Let's go.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy hyper banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Shout out again to our cuz. I appreciate that, my man. Fucking insane. Speaking of insane, we have Torinol over on Rumble with a $100 Red Boy Hyper Banger. And he says, tier or bust. Shout out to Torinol. You need to tell me what clip you want, man. Holy shit. This guy is insane, man. God damn. Oh, he says fairies? All right, Torinol is getting fairies. Let's go.
All right, boys, it's another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Shout out to you guys, man. Jesus Christ, man. Are we back to this now? Last second tier 2, saving the day. Like a good cliffhanger of a movie. Holy fuck, man. Thank you, Torinol, again for the $100 Red Boy Hyper. You legend, bro. Holy shit. Seriously, man. God damn. Appreciate that, bro. Sincerely. Wow, fuck. And then Falstaff came in. Oh, I already called that one, but still, I'm calling it out again, man. Falstaff with the 5 memberships. Thank you, bro. Ali Kusanagi with the 5 memberships.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Shout out to Ali Kusanagi. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate that. Midnight Mike throwing in a 5 membership bang.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Shout out to Midnight Mike. I appreciate that, brother. And then Trey. Oh my God, bro. This guy.
Holy shit.
Trey Berghalter with a $200 Red Boy Ultimate Hyper Banger. God. He says, this is it unless you want my bank to come. Stop, then. You don't have to. Goblins and redheads and fuck your rules. Oh, my God. I think he just gets off on saying fuck the rules. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive that's the case. Trey, I got you on the clips. We're gonna close out the stream with those clips because you're a legend, bro. Holy shit, man. Sincerely. What the fuck? He does? Yeah, no, he definitely does. He definitely does. Black Tailgate dropping a 5 membership banger. Look at this guy.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Thank you so much, Black Tailgate. I appreciate that, man. Absolute. But guys, like, seriously? All at the last second? What the fuck? All at the last second is crazy. Gray the Merchant for $1 on Rumble says, we're back, baby. Shit, close one. Each night is getting more dangerous here on out. Shit, I'm felted by a goddamn nail in my tire, my clanker. Bro, Gray the Merchant always has some crazy lore, man. And Dietrich Koenig with a 5 says, for Hypnotherapy Fund over on Rumble. Thank you. I appreciate that. Life is Strange is definitely running up the therapy bills for sure. And then Crash Collins with a 20 says, let's fucking go over on Rumble. It's the way of life. Shout out to Crash Collins. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Radoka says, gifted sub update number. I won't have it until tomorrow. It doesn't update in real time. But I got to imagine How many memberships we got today? Like 50, 60? So we're probably at like 160 that we need or something like that. But thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And that's it. We're caught up everywhere. All right, guys, listen. Thank you so much for the legendary stream. Sincerely, thank you so much for saving the streaks right at the last second. I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody for liking, commenting, spamming the chat, super chatting, gifting memberships. And not only that, special shout out to Mr. Rouge, man. I don't know if he's still watching, but Mr. Rouge, you gifting, what do you call it? Forza Horizon 6 is crazy, man. I appreciate that. That was just out of left field. I was not expecting that. So thank you very much for that. That's crazy. I really appreciate that, man. Special shout out to Mr. Rouge. Let's spam the Mr. Rouge emojis. Trey for a 5 says, here's a little something for you to review the British game that has Amelia in it. Oh my God. People want me to add an Amelia emoji. They want me to add Amelia in the Waifu Battle. Now they want me to play the Amelia game. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. All right, boy. Thank you guys. And shout out to the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you guys as well. Stay till the end and for the raid. We're going to be raiding Cassie. And I will see all of you on the next one tomorrow, 9 p.m. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. Bye.
All right, boys, we got another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in. Banger bitches, let's bring the ladies in.
I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.